And good morning. Today is the 18th of January, well under our way through the wonderful world of winter, and but excellent sales. Again, you can see the board's pretty good. Linda, just a little narrow lead over Francis, Riel, Howard, the usual people all up there trying to take over the throne from Linda. Um, the secret to how Linda works and how all of these people that you see on the list are selling is generating leads. Not saying how do I make money. How you make money is that comes after you learn how to generate leads and build a list. And what we happen to provide is those exact tools. It's probably one of the most difficult things for people to I guess to really wrap their head around is that you actually have to build a list and you have to have a website. In other words, you have to have a place that you do business from. And that's what we're here to help you learn. And hopefully by coming into World Profit as a new silver member, you're able to get through that part of just the understanding that taking an affiliate link and just putting it everywhere is probably not going to work out very well for you. I mean, you might generate some leads through the affiliate sites. You're going to make $5 or $10 here or there. But overall, I think you're going to have a lot of trouble, building a business. Okay, and that's just part of the learning curve of how the internet works, and that one of the side effects of our program is that we teach you to use these safe list exchanges, Facebook, to generate those leads by promoting landing pages. Problem is you're going to look at a lot of stuff when you're doing that. You're going to see a lot of ads, and probably 80% of those ads are going to tell you that you can make money without really doing anything. My favorite one, which is the saddest, is the $25 one. These things make the rounds, right? Every year we go through the same old thing. $10 over and over again, $25 over and over again. Of course, they want your PayPal email so that they can, of course, they don't take PayPal, but they want to send you money by PayPal, the usual. That is one of the side effects that you have to try to find a way to ignore these types of things. You're also going to see ads about 10 million visitors, $19.95, or leads for life. In other words, you're going to see 8 out of 10 ads about how you really don't need to do anything except pay a couple of bucks to make it. And sadly, if you get lured into that, you're going to end up paying a lot more than $19.95. Your email will be shared probably amongst 100 different vendors who do the same type of process, which is take money and deliver very little. With World Profit, what we're trying to teach you is that you need a home, you need a place to work from. You need a domain, you need the tools that all come from that domain to establish yourself online, and of course build a list through promotion of landing pages. This is all done, and you get a great start by clicking on training on the top menu, and you'll see that there's a training video right here. It's right at the top. Grab a piece of paper, grab a pen, take some notes. Prepare to watch this video several times. It's not just a kind of a one-time thing. But more important than that, you're not in a business opportunity. We host websites and we host tools. It's called software as a service. And what happens is every month we're constantly working on improving our member area, our tools. I'm a programmer, and I've been doing this for many, many years. And that's all I do, is I do programming, making sure that everything is as best as it possibly can be. I have a team of over 100 assistants. And those assistants are you folks, because I get tech support in all the time from you saying, hey, this isn't working, or can you do this, or can you add this function, that kind of a thing. So my team is really good. I've got people on that team, well, you're familiar with them, they're on that top sales list and the top promoters list. That's my team, and they're the people that help create all of this. I just simply kind of put the you know, when they write music, same thing. I just put the little, you know, the little dots and dashes and lines and everything on paper. But you folks are the ones that use this stuff a lot. So this is created by people just like you, for the benefit of all. So watch this lesson, get through lesson 3. It's going to teach you about how to get your bonuses. I've had several people, they've been in the program for years, and they've never seen lesson 3 where they've actually read it. Because it says right here, okay, now here's how you get the bonuses. I told someone that today. I said, you should go back to lesson 3 and just make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing, because you missed all the bonuses. These upgrades are real. They actually work. And it's great when you get all the upgrades and you get going in the program, because then you get your traffic injections under traffic control here. And if you just happen to be a platinum member, you get a lot of bonuses in there. Traffic injections right here are incredible. You get injections of solo ads, excuse me, and traffic, just unbelievable. And you can use these for your affiliate programs, ClickBank products, whatever you want to do. Okay, they're there. They're there to be used by you, and it's absolutely fantastic. Okay, so get in there, get to lesson 3, get your bonuses going, and do the promotion. I have another person who signed up, you know, I think probably a week or 2 ago, and he's really keen. I mean, he filled out a support ticket. He's ready to go, you know, put in all of his requests for his bonuses. And he said, you know, I've watched your video 3 times now, and you know, what am I doing wrong? Because you know, nothing's happening. And I went to his ad tracker, and it's zeros. There's nothing there. So I said, well, you not only want to watch the video, but you actually have to do the video. You have to do the steps in it. You know, you go to the 20 traffic streams, you get the ad examples, and you start sending them out. And he, you know, I wanted to tell him nicely, you know, you're doing a great job, but you actually need to do stuff, and do the promotion and send it out. And that's how this business works. So if you have any questions about this part, just fill out a support ticket. I can anticipate, you can anticipate one thing. The first place that I will go is in your member area, and I'm going to click on the ad tracker right here. And if it looks, you know, where I'm seeing numbers like 6 and 2 and 4, save yourself the time. Go back, watch the video again, because that's what I'll tell you to do. And then I'll say to you, let me know if you've watched the video, but not only watched it, you've done it, meaning that you're doing a promotion. Does that make sense? It's usually pretty good response when I do that. Sadly, probably there's a little clip, a little paragraph at the bottom of my request when I send out a request to watch a video. At the very bottom, it says, let me know when you're done, and I'll send you some questions to confirm. And I never really get those ones back. So I'm hopeful that people are actually, you know, doing the video and doing the promotion. Okay, are there any questions about that? I have some really good news for people regarding commission payments. You'd have to live under a rock to not have heard that a lot of people using PayPal are no longer using PayPal. PayPal has done their usual thing, and a lot of accounts are locked and whatever. Rather than talk about that, I don't really care. I mean, let's put PayPal where it belongs. It's just a wallet. It's an online wallet. It's not a bank or anything like that. They actually, I don't even think they are regulated in any way, shape, or form. That's why they can do whatever they do. So we got a lot of emails from people saying, can you pay me, a different way? So what I did was, up here in commissions, it says how we pay you. You can see that we have added direct bank wire. Okay, and this is for US customers or international customers. If you're Canadian, you use e-transfer. And this is bank to bank. So what I'm doing is I'm going into World Profit, our bank account, and I'm sending you a bank wire to this address. Now, bank wires never used to work across the border. They were extremely expensive. And quite frankly, they didn't work. They were very tedious and all that good stuff. So you can go in here and you need to have these numbers. Well, I put up an example check here so that people can see. And this guy doesn't exist, just in case you're wondering. It says 123 your address. And the US bank, this is just an example of a check. On your check, you get your routing number here, and you get your account number. That's all we need, these two things, and then we can pop the money into your bank account. There is a $10 fee added on to the usual $250. So, but that's all you have to pay. I don't know what your bank will charge you, but I don't think there's a charge for incoming wire payments. Because there are 1 million banks, I don't know for sure. But it's cheaper than PayPal. That's for sure. PayPal is expensive to send or receive money. They have been upping their fees lately to the point where it's getting a little bit crazy. When we take a payment for $100, we're losing about $5 to $6 because, depending on where the payment comes from and things like that. So it is expensive. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you is I'm going to pull up my Firefox browser here because I'm going to log in as an associate, because we're also accepting payments through other methods here. So let me just pull up my associate account here for a sec. And when that comes up, I'm finding my internet's a bit slow today. I don't know why, but it's working. So I'm going to come along here. I'm just logging in now. There we are. There we go. Order silver membership. Okay, so somebody comes here and then they click on order. There are a few options now for people who want to pay for their silver. The usual credit card purchase. This just goes through a credit card gateway. PayPal, of course. You can use Coinbase, which is under Cool Tools. And this is for associates who are upgrading. Coin payments, people can pay by coin payments if they wish. Solid Trust Pay or Stripe. So in other words, we got a lot of ways people can pay. All right. The sort of the problem that we had was, how do we pay you? Right? Like, how do we actually pay you? Well, now we could just put it in your bank account. Okay? And again, there is a fee. But believe me, folks, it's way better than, getting a check is fine too, if your bank is okay. We do have U.S. funds checks that are drawn on a U.S. bank. So we can send that out for you to, and of course you pay by PayPal. How do you change? Well, you can change anytime you want. You can change to check by mail, and then you'll always see these different options down here. You can change to direct deposit by just putting your info in here and then save. Or you can hold your commissions. And if you're Canadian, you will see this come up. You just put your email. Any email address will work with e-transfer as long as you receive the email. right? Do you guys know how this stuff, like e-transfer for Canadians, you just get an email and you click on the link and it takes you to a panel with a whole bunch of banks listed. And you just pick your bank and then you log into your bank account and then you go from there. And it just says, where do you want the money? And you go, I'd like it in this account, and then it's done. Payza, they still work in Europe, except there's not a lot of money movement. We're just kind of waiting to see if they kind of revive themselves. But Payza is no longer used in the United States. I know that for sure. Okay? And yeah, we do have Stripe, Jesse. That was on that order page here for you. See this where it says Stripe? So you can purchase by Stripe. Right? And I plan on paying people by using Solid Trust Pay. Okay, I will be adding that probably next week, and that'll be it. Those are pretty good. I mean, if I was in any other country but Canada or Canada, I would always use either e-transfer or the direct bank wire. That's probably your best bet. I've been receiving payments from ClickBank for 10 years through BankWire, direct deposit, and it works great. Never had a problem with it. All right. I wanted to show you under ClickBank, we've added a couple of products here. As you know, ClickBank has a great program. And so I've added, it's called Traffic Ivy and Traffic Multiplier, which you can promote to your different lists if you wish. You can go grab your own affiliate material if you want too. Okay? So it's all there for you. I also added under the traffic streams the ability to take your programs like Hercules, State of the Art. After you've entered this in and updated, of course, you don't want to add it to your website until you've done this. But what happens is when you add to your website, for example, if I go like this, it will say, where you want to put it. I could go probably on the top submenu, Traffic Hog Advertising. There we go. And it should add it here for me, hopefully. My internet's fast enough. You'll notice it's down here, Traffic Hog Advertising under affiliate programs. And you can make changes to it if you want. However, if I go to my website, should be able to see it. I've got my little nav bar here. And affiliate programs, Traffic Hog Advertising. If they allow frames, it'll show up. If not, probably won't. Take a minute to load, I think. Show you a different one here. These were loading fine before, but my internet is really, really slow. Could reload the, try reloading. Anyways, you'd normally see Hercules here, and then my nav bar up here. Just a little slow today. Not quite sure why. Maybe Hercules isn't a secure connection, that's all. Try that. There you go. Okay. So what I like about this whole thing is I can go back to my home page really nicely when I'm showing Hercules. So that way, if I send people to my website, which is georgekosch.com, that whatever that is up there, right, the URL, they can always come back to my home page by clicking the home link here, right? And say that one of the issues is when you're on HTTPS and you do navigate to a full page site that you've used the Magic List Grabber for, which is when you go in here and you're adding, you can edit these links. You can go in here and you see how it says HTTP. You could just slide a little S in there and say Save Changes. Okay, and then it will show up under HTTPS, which it's just a thing we're all going through, I guess, with secure, not secure. So you can always look to that too. That should work, but you can see my internet's really slow today. I don't know. It'll require a phone call later. So there, we're just going to let it load. You can add as many as you want. There's no limit. So it's totally up to you folks. I wouldn't add all of them, but you can have them on your website with one click. You don't have to worry about looking for the URL or anything. I do highly recommend you put an ID in here or a username before you do that, okay? And this goes all the way down. You can scroll, add any ones that you want. Like you can add Weeble. It's really neat. Okay? Are there any questions about that? As you know, with the Platinum, you get autoresponder. So if you're a Platinum member, not only do you get the better traffic injections, but you also get the use of what I call an unlimited autoresponder. And believe me, some people have used it to that point where they've got probably autoresponder sequences. They must have 50. And then they've got subscribers on each one. It's the same as Aweber, but I feel it's 10 times easier to use. You can go in here, you can, for example, say that you said to me, well, how do you, how do you get on the list, right? Well, you can create a basic sign-up form if you want, or you can just use a landing page builder. And there's a short video here to help you. You can create opt-in forms just this easy. Just pick one. So you can take a look at what it looks like. Then it'll give you the code, and you can put that in your WordPress blog, or you can use it on your website. So very straightforward. You can also send newsletters out to your different subscribers. Okay, and you can see an archive, calendar, send status. So you can send these out anytime you want. So you can create a brand new newsletter, or you can reuse one and send it to any list that you want. Okay, so when you say send newsletter, so you can resend the same one, it'll come up and it'll say, it'll say your connection's no good anymore. There we go. So enter the list, date, and time. So it'll detect which lists you have that have people on them. And then you just pick those lists if you want. Pick a date. You can queue it, or you can send it immediately. Isn't that fun? And guess what? If you want, you create yourself a newsletter sequence, you create the landing page, and then grab a Gmail account or something that you have and subscribe to your own sequence. Then send yourself a newsletter just to see how it works from both sides. I've always done that. I think that's really important to do, is that way you have more of an understanding. And draw it out if you want. Just draw a picture and say, so when I sign up, I go on a sequence, and then when I receive the first message, I can also receive a newsletter from the owner. Same as Aweber, right? You build your list in Aweber, and then you can send to that list if you want, or they can just receive a sequence of emails. It's just useful. For when you want to send an update, you can send the update to a whole bunch of your lists at the same time. Okay. Remember, if you haven't already, the free classified ads plugin is available to you. It's under website management here, and it should show up. Just let that run. Oh, there we go again. Oh, there we are. So if you click right here, you can see it says Classified Ads Plugin. And you'll see a button come up. You just click on that button, and that will set it up for you. And then you don't need to do anything else. It just looks like this. You can change the background images. You can select a header from the image gallery, which is kind of neat. There's millions of them in here. Say that I wanted this one. Just click on Use Header Image. And then you can see your site right here. Comes up. There it is. Isn't that something? There's a picture of the hands. You can even change the size of it if you want. You can make it the image height, you can make it as much larger if you want, or you can make it smaller. You can put your own personal image in if you want to. You can change the name of the site. I'd keep this short. You can receive a notification by email if one of your associates puts an ad in. That's valuable because then you know that they're real, and hey, you might want to contact them and say, hey, would you like your own free classified ad site? The really neat thing about this whole thing is if you go to worldprofit.com, you'll notice that we have on our main page a link to classified ads. Free classifieds, which means backlinks. In other words, when you put an ad in, or one of your associates does, it actually goes on over 200 websites that all host the classified ads. So think about it. You put your ad on one site, and I'm just going to go to I think it's Ahrefs. So when you go in here, let me see for backlinks, tools. So say we go backlink checker, and I say world profit. And just to, I'm not a robot. I don't mind those are okay. If you look here at world profit, okay, you can see there's 830,404 backlinks, which is really neat because it means that when you go to worldprofit.com classifieds, you have a chance of being scanned. We're scanned constantly, right, by Google and MSN and Bing and all these things. We're constantly being scanned to the point where sometimes it causes our servers problems, so I have to upgrade RAM and stuff like that. But that's fine. That's fine. These guys are all getting scanned in here, okay? So, excuse me, when you put one link in, what happens is this, and I'll just show my little draw program here. When you go to the classified ads in the member area, okay, so this is the classified ads area, and you put your link in. Okay, so let's say this is your ad here, so you put your ad in there, and you press the little submit button. It actually puts it in a database that is reflected on hundreds of different websites that all host the same ad. Okay, and these, every time something happens with this ad, it's instantly updated on all these sites. These are your sites. So it's a co-op. It's a massive co-op. There is no cost to place an ad unless you're an associate. The only way that you can place an ad is if you look at 10 other ads, and then you get 10 credits and you can post. All right, so when the associate comes in, so they're sitting in here in the member area, and they say, well, I want to place an ad. They click on Place Ads, and they can renew their expired ads. They expire every 7 days. I gave myself these credits, but normally they would have 2 or 3 credits. They would have to click on ads to earn credits to put ads in the system. And to renew their ads, they need to use credits. So when they come in here and they say, I want to renew, it says renew the classified ad using 10 credits. I'm not going to renew this one. It says test. Isn't that funny how I test the system? But look at the kind of clicks they're getting, like 298 clicks 11,000 views. You know, that's insane. That's really cool. Okay? It's a list builder. Question mark. Why? Why all of this? List building, right? Because when somebody comes to a free classified ad site and they say, I want to post an ad, they have to sign up into World Profit's membership. All right? So if you want to promote, see where it says promote your site? There's your promotion already made. All built up for you. All right? So that should show up in a second. It's one of those slow days with the internet. Oop. Oh, let's hit refresh. See if that works. Slow day. That's okay, I'll just log in again. And this will probably connect eventually. There you go. So promote your website leads you to this, and then you can promote. You can adjust this ad to anything you want. You don't have to use this ad. All right? Am I still online? I hope so. Oh yeah, it looks like I'm coming through okay. Everybody okay with that? These things are gold mines. They really are. We used to charge for the classified ad plugin. And I decided, you know what, I'd rather just have thousands and thousands of ads in there rather than, you know, charging people. Yeah, like Sandy Hunter is saying, our president, she's saying it was $199 a year. And it was. We used to charge a lot of money for our classified ads plugin. We found a WordPress one. I didn't like it at all. And neither did you folks, and that was a small fee. It didn't work very well. This one I built right from the ground up, clean, like right out of the gate. And you know, you go into these classified ad sites and they want to have a picture of what you're selling and you know, that kind of a thing. The problem with that is we're placing classified ads that are really just links, right? Like when you go and you look at them, they're just links to other sites. So when I created this, I said, well, all I want to do is I want to make it so that if a person wants to place an ad, you know, like if they go into post ad, it just says, what's the title? Give me some content and a link. That's it. I'm not putting anything else in there. Just simple, you know, so that people can actually use the system and benefit from it. It really works great, you know, and then you just pick, you can pick 2 categories and 1 directory listing under each category. So you can, you know, do this and this, or you can do and this and this, and that's it, and then your ad runs. It's really, really cool. And we approve all the ads. They're checked thoroughly. Make sure that they're all good. Okay. Do you guys have any questions about that? Are there any other questions about anything? If you guys have any problems with the commission system, just do a support ticket. We are always looking for monitors. Okay, so we're looking for monitors. If you're interested in being a monitor, you can read a little bit about it first under the monitor area here where it says monitor training. Okay, so you can click on that and you can read about it here, find out all about it, and if you're interested, fill out a support ticket and we'll set you up. And there's no cost. If you don't like it, you don't have to do it, but you'll be trained by Linda Elsie or Brian Armstrong. And they'll teach you how it works. It's really quite nice. It's sort of like you're just on your webcam and smile and people come in and you see them and you say, hey, watch the video about our silver membership, and then they come back and they upgrade. We've been getting a lot of upgrades, so we're really happy with that. Malay says, if I want to focus on Facebook promotion, which is on the advanced area, should I promote ClickBank product or myself because I'm sport performance trainer? Oh, okay. Okay, so Malay, what you want to do, and let me explain this to you. This is going to save you a lot. You're going to really thank me for this. The way it works, and it's always been this way, and this is a shocker to a lot of people, is you as a trainer, you're over here. Okay, this is you. You're the trainer. And your goal is you want people to come in and purchase your course or do, interact with you and buy something, right? The key to this all working is you have to have a landing page and a website, which you already have with us, where the landing page gives them something for free. You absolutely have to give them an ebook or something on being a performance trainer. And when they sign up for that, it goes on to a list, and it might be in combination with becoming an associate, because you can use the landing page builder here. Okay, so you can go to website management, and where it says landing page builder, you can go into that, and that would get you, you could put a video up, you could put an ebook up, or you could just have some content there, right? Or you can use the autoresponder system and build a sequence based on a landing page giving away an ebook about your course, your program, right? This has to be free though. It has to be free to get people interested and on your list. Autoresponder is of course the best, because then you have them on a list of, and they can receive 5 or 6 different items like a course on your performance training. Does that make sense? And if you don't like writing, I don't like writing. I can't stand it. It's not something I do. Do videos. Go to YouTube and get a channel started. Okay, and call the channel exactly what you think people will type in to search for what you do. So I would say, Malay, if I was looking for you in Google, your course, what would I type? So that's the name of your course. Okay, that kind of thing. Have them come in to your YouTube channel if you want, or put 4 or 5 videos up and include it on this landing page and say 5 videos free, to do this. Does that make sense? And then they come on your list here. Either your autoresponder list, or you could do this in combination with the associate program. That kind of a thing. You have to give something for free. If you don't do this part, it won't work. People always, it's amazing. They say, here, I have a website, and I have my product here. And here's a picture of your product, and here's the order button. Nobody ever does that unless you get them in for free, and then you send them there. Right? They're on your list now. They want to know how to lose weight. They want to know how to work out. They want to know, that kind of a thing. It's all up here. They're on this list and they're receiving information about it. And then guess what? You say, I just happen to sell a product that you would like, or you refer them to a product that ClickBank. Either or is fine, but they must be on a list first. This list right here, which I give a big check mark, let me put a star here. You'll ask the question, well, George, why isn't everybody doing this? It requires work. Do you see this number? Those are the people that don't want to do the work. 99%. That's why the internet is such a beautiful place to actually end up making a lot of money on. Your competition is extremely low. When you're dealing with under 1% of the population online that actually are willing to do this type of a thing, you have no problem. You can create something really cool and even put it in ClickBank in their marketplace, right? And then you can sell it through there too, that sort of thing. And Garfield says, good morning, my question is, since I am new to this, make for now, okay, I would like to know if it's possible to get 100,000 visitors to my affiliate offer. Garfield, can I ask that question in a different way? How about we get 10 visitors? Would you be okay with starting small, or do you just want 100,000 visitors? The reason I'm saying this is because if you keep saying to yourself, I want to get 100,000 visitors to my affiliate offer, you'll probably get sucked into a lot of emails that say 100,000 visitors for $10, right? So if you're willing to start small, absolutely you can. Come in here, click on training, do yourself a favor and go through this video first, okay? Go through the video slowly. You're going to join a traffic system up here. Grab the first one on the top of the list if you want. And then what you're going to do is you're going to look at the ad examples here, send one out, get used to it. Okay, learn how it works. Then you can, if you wish, send out whatever the affiliate company is that you're involved with, and you can send those ads out if you want. And the way the affiliate programs work is really neat. Let me show you what an affiliate program looks like. See this affiliate material? When you go to these companies that you sign up for, and they say to you, you know, thanks for signing up for Traffic Multiplier. Here's our affiliate documentation. You should have this with every affiliate company that you sign up with. They should show you a sales page. They should maybe give you JV info, like they might have sales contests and things. But more importantly, they should give you promotion. So when you click on promotion, you should be able to see it here. And how do you know that I'm not just feeding you some lines? Well, let's look at what this says. It says it's new, it's controversial, da-da-da-da. Well, say I go over here. I'm actually going to pause this right now. Say I go over here and I look at promo 1. It's new, it's controversial. You see, this is where I get all of this information from. So I don't just tell you to do it, I actually do it. We send these promos out, World Profit does. I send them out in different forms through our Worldgram and things like that. And people buy it. But Garfield, you have to be willing to start slow and to learn how this process works. It's not difficult, but you got to start by saying, I'm going to try to get 10 people to visit my affiliate program. Then you'll get more of a sort of a feedback on, well, this is how long it took me. Okay? Yes, Garfield, there is a step-by-step plan. It starts right here under training, right there, that video. So watch the video, do the video. If you have any problems, just fill out a support ticket. Yeah, step by step. It really does work too. Believe me, it works really well. For example, remember how I told you folks about, well, you know, you need to have a YouTube channel, right? Let's create a YouTube channel and let's send people there and everything. Well, that's what I do with my bootcamp training. I put it up on YouTube. Right? So if you go to YouTube, you can go and see the channel. It's right here. YouTube channel. And you would see a whole bunch of stuff. Low profit, 5 days ago, 1 week ago, da-da-da-da-da. Do I send people here? No, not often. I usually send people to training, right? They go to the training link up here. And they can see the videos there, or they can go to World Profit tube under Video Locker. I might even change that to just World Profit Tube. Why not? Okay, Roger says, do the silver member sites come with email accounts? If you want, Roger, yes, absolutely. You just fill out a support ticket and let me know, and I can set email up for you at no cost. Anybody that wants email, that's fine. Just allow a day to set it up. It takes 1 day to sort of get the DNS servers all updated and everything like that. But yeah, you can have email. Comes with your package if you want it. I use a site just to save some time, Roger. Let me show you where to go. You want to go here. I'm going to take you to it right now. It's called Migadu. Okay, the name of the site is Migadu, M-I-G. Here, I'll just put the link in here for all of you. And what you do is you sign up for a free account. All right. And then I'll set it up for you. And then you just send me access to your account. And Bobby Joe, you use this. You actually use Migadu. They're pretty good. Yeah, they're very good. They're very good company. It's free, and you can upgrade if you want. There's pricing here. It's really cheap. It's, you know, mini. This is the one that I use. I use the mini. It's $4, and it lets you send out 100 emails a day. But you can receive unlimited emails. There's no limit, so it's not like you can't receive email. I don't send 100 emails out a day, ever. I mean, I use my list server and stuff to send email, but yeah, everybody uses the mini. It's great. Okay, so it's really good stuff. Any questions about that? So what you do is you just sign up there for free, and you fill out a support ticket, and you let me know. Just say, this is how you get in, and I promise I won't go in and look at your email. You can change the password right after I'm done. But what I need to do is I have to go in and I have to set your domain up, and I have to register it with our DNS servers and all that stuff. But it doesn't take me long. It's really neat to do. All right. I might even put a link on the left menu called email. And I think Migadu, I don't know if they allow iframes, but if they do, then I can do it. It'd be really neat. Then you can just check your email in here. Might work on that. Yeah, Mary, feel free to just do a support ticket. I might make it so that I can bring the domain in under my main account, but I don't know how to do that yet. So I prefer if you just set your own thing up, and that it's just easier that way. That way you have your own account set up. And for the $4, it's so worth it. And you don't have to pay. You can completely stay free. They let you send 10 emails a day for free. And if you want to upgrade to 100, then you can. But honestly, I use it just for receiving email mostly. If I want to send somebody a message, I always use my Gmail account. I don't even use World Profit's mail server. I use Gmail because it gets through to everybody. Yeah, absolutely. Bobby Joe, yeah, correct. You can go here on Migadu and you use webmail. Do you see this? This is what you end up getting. I send you here. You just go here and you put your email address in, your password, and you sign in. That's it. And then you just say, remember me, or you use RoboForm, and you're all set. It's awesome. I love this thing. Really good. And if you have Migadu email, you can use this right here, Outlook Mail, to get your Migadu mail. Here's an example. You see this where it says Biz Builders? This is my Biz Builders 101. This is like a silver website. So I set myself up george@bizbuilders101.com. So if you send me a message to george@bizbuilders101.com, it'll come in here. It's similar to Postbox will work too. Absolutely. Postbox will work. Everything will work. It's great. It's like a dream come true. It's optional. It's $4 a month if you want. You can use it for free. Like this account right here is free. So if I go to my other mail program here, for example, and I just send a message, I'll just send myself a message, George@bizbuilders, and I'll just say test, just send a test message through on my other computer, and it should show up here in a minute. And again, this is all through Magadu, which I really like. Really, really smooth. There we go. So there's my test message there. See that? Test. You see how it even says George Kosch, george@gmail.com. I use Gmail to send mail. It's faster. It's really good. But you can also send mail using this too. So you can say reply, right? So you can reply to the message if you want. Up here, there it is, reply. I don't mind using Outlook Mail. It's pretty good too. Like it works good. It's free. It takes a minute to set up, but then you can send a message out. Absolutely. You can use it completely for free to receive your emails. And it's all high-end mail, meaning you're using a great mail server. They have they make sure that they're all whitelisted and everything like that. So it's really good. You'll love it. Hey, I don't charge anything for it. You just go in and get a free account. If you want to pay the $4 to send more mail, go for it. But you don't have to. It's completely free. I love it. It's just the greatest thing ever. I just keep this up for testing purposes, and I've had this email message for months and months. It works great. They've got spam protection built in. It's a great world. That's why World Profit is so cool. We offer these things. You just go in and get it. Set you up, get your business running. You're going to love it. And remember, all these backlinks, this is where we get our associates from. They come in all the time. We sign up like 50, 60 a day from all these sites that, some of them are, I can go through them. There's 800,000 though. That's a lot. Like I don't even know some of these sites here. Some of them are just backlinks. Most of these backlinks, just so you understand, are to active dealers, right? So if I say I go to this one here, this is a member, right? I don't know if he still is, but he used to be. I'm not sure. I think he is. But that's just one backlink out of thousands and thousands. They just go on and on and on forever. Can you imagine? So it says if you want to see them all, 7-day trial for $7. I don't even know what the cost is. I'm not going through all these. There's too many. As you can understand, right? It's insane. There's Rich Moyer, the community. So we have a community here, and the about, I don't even know. I guess it's just a backlink. Cash Quest, Ruby Solos, Site City. Now this one I don't even know. Easy Masters. Whatever. Okay, are there any other questions? If not, I'm going to sign off. Wish everybody a great weekend. Our sales are awesome. Like we're really doing well. We're having a great month, just like we did last month. So keep up the good work to everybody. Things are going really good.